We could not find your stream. Oh, it is streaming. Cool.
Should I start stream?
Yep.
Hi guys.
Hi everyone. I don't know if anyone's watching, but hi. We're gonna be doing some drawing, some arty farty stuff today. And I am here with Polyvita.
Hi.
God, your text-to-speech is slow.
In Polyvita.
What?
I am Polyvita.
We have our first thing of the day, or stream, our Wheel of Names, which is a carefully selected wheel from both of us. And
I changed the voice.
okay. And we will spin it, and we will both do the same drawing, show each other's drawings, we'll have to send it to each other, and we shall see how similar it is. We are allowed to use references, because some of these things we don't exactly know what they are. Or we do, but we haven't seen them in a long time. The ideal plan is to do it without references or Googling, but it is allowed.
Like Wings of Fire.
Like Wings of Fire. So, some of the options we have vampire, very broad. The broader ones are to do with OCs, so you can draw your own OC instead of a character. So we have vampire, which is just a vampire. We have sandstorm and scourge from Warrior Cats, and we also have things like glory from Wings of Fire, but we also have every single type of Wings of Fire dragon, as well as every single type of Wings of Fire dragon in one dragon. We have chicken jockey, as suggested by Polyvita.
Excluding beta wings because they're dead.
Okay, excluding beta wings because they're dead. We have chicken jockey, as suggested by Polyvita. And we also have characters from Avatar, which I don't believe you have seen, have you, Polyvita?
I haven't.
So this will be a difficult one for them. But Google is allowed. Are there any that caught your eye, Polyvita?
In getting your stream up.
Okay. Well, I'll show off some more as we wait. You also have Animal Jam characters such as Leanne and Greeley, as well as some of the animals. So you can draw your Animal Jam OC character as the style of the game. We also have My Little Pony, such as Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie, because they are classics that we should know. We have Among Us. I don't know why, it was suggested by Polyvita. We also have Pikachu. That is our wheel. And later on, we will be doing some...
The Wheel of Doom.
What?
Wheel of Doom.
Wheel of Doom. Are there any that caught your eye?
Animal Jam.
Did I write Animal Jam, or is it just any Animal Jam?
Bunnies.
I'm also gonna add Warrior. I'm ignoring spelling mistakes. Has that fixed my...
Guys, I'm gonna try something crazy.
Try what? I'm missing one.
Show your stream in mine.
You're gonna show my stream in yours? I suppose it'd help people seeing my Wheel of Doom. Right, Polyvita, I've added a few that I will go over with you right now, if that is alright.
Sure.
So, I've just added a Warrior Cats OC, a Wings of Fire OC, the other person's OC, your own OC of any of your choosing, an Animal Jam OC, and then our last option, which there are 48 entries, so there's a 1 in 48 chance that we have to switch to doodler.io for 10 minutes. Do you have doodler.io up?
Not yet.
Do you want to do that when we get that option, or do you want to do that now?
Later.
Okay. Are you ready to do our first wheel spin?
Yes.
Okay, Wings of Fire. Our own choices. How are we feeling about this?
Worried.
Do you remember anything of Wings of Fire?
A bit.
So you can pick an OC, a certain character, or you can just make your own new dragon with the Wings of Fire books as your basis. Can you please tell everyone what you're using to draw today?
I am using Ibis Paint.
And I will be using Clip Studio Paint. How long do you want our timer to be?
How long do you want?
Do you want 10 minutes to match with our doodler timer, or?
Sure.
Okay. Let me get a 10-minute timer. This is your... Oh, I've already started it. We have a 15-minute timer on my phone. We will have 5 minutes to pull up any references and open the app. Okay?
Yes.
And then the moment that 5 minutes is up, you start drawing. Or would you like that whole 15 minutes to be references, getting on the app, and drawing?
I don't know.
You want to do 15 minutes for drawing, references, and being on the app?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. 15 minutes starts now. We can also chat during this time, though I feel as if because you have text-to-speech that will not be happening. So for anyone watching, to fill this little gap in our moments where Polyvita will not be able to speak, I'll fill you in on what I am doing since Polyvita is showing my screen on their stream as well. This is going to be a...
So then I decided to draw.
This is going to be a sea wing. It doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be good, it just needs to be identifiable as a dragon. And ideally I would like it to be coloured. But I know that's not always possible with a very short timer. I've not read these books since around 2020, so this is definitely a little bit of a stretch to remember how these characters do look. But as I said a minute ago, they don't have to be perfect, they don't have to be good, they just need to somewhat resemble a character. And I believe me and Polyvita have just received new drawing tablets and laptops, so we are both a little bit in the deep end, as I don't think both of us know really what we're doing.
I forgot my style.
You don't need a style. It's going to be thrown out the window anyway when we end up moving on to stuff we don't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw dragon swimming, that's my biggest problem. The pen I'm using to draw is definitely not the ideal tool. I did not plan this in advance.
Fat dragon.
What? I feel as though what you just said did not turn out right in the text to speech, or I had that really wrong.
Fat.
Okay, yeah, it sounded really
Dragon.
wrong. I don't know if you heard it, but I definitely did. I'm sorry guys, but this is my first ever stream. I do not know how to put Polyvita's stream in my stream. That'll have to be a project for next stream. So Polyvita can look at my image through their stream, but I'm going to have to either be sent the image through via Discord, or I can look at it on my phone. It depends on if Polyvita wishes for my stream to view their drawing as well. Line work finished. Ish. We have 5 minutes left, Polyvita, just a heads up. I forgot that the timer was running. I may only get line work done. Oh, and they don't have a neck. Let's see how well a bucket tool does. The bucket tool does quite well for quickly filling in. Incredibly quickly filling in. That's technically one character done. 2 minutes left on the timer. Time is up, Polyvita.
Okay.
How are we feeling?
Annoyed.
How would you like to show these images?
I had to paint bucket the final pieces.
I paint buckets
I can show.
everything. How would you like to show the final pieces? I know you can see mine, but how would you like me to show yours, or do you want me to just look at your stream? How would you like me to do it?
Show it.
Are you able to send that to me then, please?
I did.
Right. I have got it up on my screen. I believe it's showing. I'm not entirely sure. Don't do this. Okay, I believe it's slowly coming up on your stream. Here is Polyvita's lovely drawing. Can you explain it to the audience, please?
Some random dragon.
No type of dragon, just a random dragon.
It's a red skywing.
Okay, yeah, Skywing. How would you rate it?
Right what?
How would you rate your drawing? What would you do differently?
6/10 I forgot how to draw dragons.
Fair enough.
If that says 6/10 I remove my head. Oh. Decapitation time.
Right. Well, I have your dragon up. I shall now move on to mine. What do we think?
/10.
10 out of 10, really? I would.
Nice style and coloring.
Thank you. It was a panic because as I checked my timer, I realised 1, the timer does not indeed count when my phone turns off, so I'm going to have to change the timer. And 2, the paint bucket is actually harder than I thought it was to use. I'll pull up a timer on my phone and then pull your screen back up. Oh, I can't. That's why it won't work. Right. My personal opinion, I would have changed the colouring a bit more shading, because my shading sucks. There's no shading whatsoever, but my thought was, as you think of fishes and all, they have lighter colours on the bottom, I believe it is, and darker colours on the top, so that they blend in with the ocean, which is the vibe I was going for. It did not execute as well as I wanted it to, but the thought was there. And my sketch was utterly horrendous. I don't know how my drawing came out of that sketch. Are we ready to move on? Polyvita.
I get to keep my head.
Yay!
I'm ready.
If we get the doodle thing already, I'm gonna go mad. Crash out. Should we remove this since we've done this? Oh.
Remove what hash?
The prompt.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to name that gonna name each drawing or layer the prompt that we had. I don't know if you felt like doing that, but I did. Oh, I've already started it again. I didn't mean to, but I did. I'm gonna skip that one, just so I can delete this. Right, let's try this again. How are we feeling about this one, since we just did dragons?
Bad.
Are we a little bit feeling more confident about dragons, though?
Not much.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to set a 15-minute timer. We can do Rainwing characters that we have seen, such as Kinkajo and Glory, or we can make our own. It's entirely up to you. Are you ready?
Yes.
On the wrong layer. Go. Oh, I cannot draw dragon heads very well. That's gone well. Over ambitious. Really over ambitious.
If I do a headshot, I can profit. Not full book.
Mine's going to be a headshot. Because I'm thinking of the Rainwing's special ability in this, which you have read the book, so you should know. Unless you've forgotten them. Mine's not a headshot, but it's not full body either, to be fair. I'm gonna adjust my thing anyway. So, I have taken inspiration from whichever book the Wings of Fire book about glory is, where the Rainwings essentially realised that their poison could in fact be used as a weapon. And I'm making a Rainwing who is using the poison as a weapon. My lines are not in any way straight. Wish they were. That looks alright to me. Could be better, could be worse. So with 7 minutes on the clock left, I'm going to very quickly do some colouring. I think this dragon is going to have the essence of glory, but I do not have a reference, so it may look completely unsimilar to glory. And I think I'm just going to go off and make a random coloured dragon anyway. Oh, that is an ear. That is not something I should be colouring like that. Light purple for the ears to match the venomous side of the dragons, because I feel like that is just the way I should be doing it. Oh, there's my dropper tool. And a light orange for the spots. Or light yellow, light orange, whatever you call it. A darkish browny red for the eyes. We go back to yellow and a very light yellow. The eyes and for the teeth. Dark purpley pink. Can't even tell the difference. For the venom, a black to contrast that. I'm going to make these invisible. Pull this down and grab an incredibly dark green-ish blue. to plop our somewhat real glory. I believe the quickest way to go about this now is to just whack some shapes in the background. Two minutes left on the timer. They live in a forest, so it only makes sense to have that forest behind them. That's a very light tree. And that is the end. Are you ready? Polyvita!
Yes.
How are we feeling about this one?
Slightly better.
Would you be able to send yours to me, please? Polyvita?
I have.
Thank you. I shall pull that up now. Looking nice. I can't pull this taskbar up anymore because it's going to change the whole thing. What's your thoughts behind this? I'm liking the gradient on the wings.
I think it's easier to not do the body.
It definitely is.
I swear rain wings have colours around their eyes.
I believe they do. But I did not do that in mine. I'm liking the gradient on your wings. Assuming that's some sort of blur tool?
No.
No? How'd you do it?
I just used transparency on the brush.
Ah.
I was running out of time.
Well, it looks really good. You ready to see mine?
Thanks.
Or would
Yes.
you like to say if there's anything that you would do differently if you had more time, or...
Shading.
Fair enough, I think we all
Reference.
need to do a bit of shading. And...
I had no reference at all. Memory.
well done. The only thing I would say is, did you colour the wings in, or did you forget? Or run out of time?
They're light pink.
Oh yeah. No, they look white from where I saw them, but now I can see they're slightly different.
I had to focus when drawing the head.
Fair enough. You ready to see mine?
Yes.
This is my one. I focused less on two dragons and more on backgrounds instead.
The friendly venom.
Yep. So, the hardest part was making the venom actually visible, as the background is quite dark.
Magical death spit.
Magical death spit indeed. It was based off of Glory. I cannot see the book about Glory from here, but I do not believe that she has a purple thing. Wait. No, she has green. So mine is a little
I
bit...
sent you a rain wing reference.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's Glory. Yeah, mine, the wings match. The colours relatively match. Not exactly, but not too bad, not too far off. And also, the colour change. So does it really matter? There was one thing I would do differently though. It would be taking a little bit more time on the little details, as a lot of the time the paint is spilling around the edges. I'm streaming with the audio on. I would change the yellow to be in the circle instead of around the circle, and I would have gradiented the wings. But I'm pretty proud of it. The mouth was hard to do, and the eyes aren't exactly filled in correctly. What do you think?
It's good.
Thank you. You up for another round?
Yes.
I am going to quickly all of those. Google, get off of the rain wings, remove rain wing, and off we go again. Foxes from Animal Jam, how do we feel?
To viewers, I am eternally sorry that I couldn't move the images with the song.
Oh, my time is going off.
There were other things in the way. Invisible things. Oh, I'm happy about this one.
That's meant to be a 15-minute time. Right, well, I'm going to set up the timer. Remember, we can do an OC, we can do a random fox. Arctic foxes, they fit.
Has it started?
Nope. Now it has then.
Okay.
Now I should be good at this, because if people watching my channel haven't noticed, when I made this channel, I drew my Animal Jam character. And I believe that Polyvita is also a big Animal Jam user. This is not going very well for me. I actually realise I do not know how foxes look. Oh, I don't like this. I don't agree to this as a thing. I'm going to pull up a reference because I don't know what I'm doing. This is not going to look anything like a fox. I've decided foxes are hard, and since we know practice leading up to this moment, I probably should have practiced. Oh yeah, and sorry for the lack of talking. I sometimes have things to say and sometimes I'm just concentrating, like this moment where I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm sure that Polyvita will know exactly what they're doing and they'll be doing really well and I'll be struggling. It was bound to happen when I was doing well at Wings of Fire. But I think we both know that when we get to Warrior Cat 1, I'm going to be doing really well. I used to draw a lot of Warrior Cats, it's so obvious. Probably not anymore, I haven't done it in a hot minute. I'm hoping it's still good, or better than it used to be. Right, well, since I believe we have a very long time left, we have 8 minutes, and I do not know what to do, I think we are going to add some shading. Here I'm just trying to quickly add some semi-decent shading. It's not going to be great, it's not going to be terrible. Might be terrible. See, I can turn this down and hopefully blend this out. I want that to be harsher. I want my blending brush to be smaller. Let's see how long we have on the timer. 1 minute 34. I'm not entirely sure there's much more I can do here. Actually, there's one more thing. I think there's nothing else I can do here. And the timer is done.
I hate it.
You hate it? It can't be worse than mine.
It is.
Yeah, but mine doesn't look like an Animal Jam fox, which was what I wanted to do. Right, can I please have...
Look at mine.
Well, if you
I sent it to you.
Okay. This will have to be our last one, though.
I know.
It's not bad. It looks like the Animal Jam wolf. not wolf, fox.
I couldn't do the eyes, so I had to make it do an eyebrow raise.
Yeah, but that adds, like, something different to them. It gives you something to look at instead of just, oh, it looks the same. It's got something that's slightly different, if you get what I'm trying to say. It's got its own little quirk. Well, what would you do differently then? We'll move on to mine and then we'll have to say bye.
I would do the entire thing differently.
Pick one thing.
As in not do it in the first place.
Not that. Pick one thing you would change.
Thinner outlines.
Outlines? How would we... Do you want to see mine now?
Yes.
So this is mine. It doesn't exactly look like a Animal Jam fox, but I tried. If I was to do one thing different, I'll pick two things. The lines don't look good in my opinion. And it needs to have a bit more of a resemblance to an Animal Jam character and not just a random animal. Because I don't think you'd be able to tell that's a fox just by looking at it.
I had fun.
So did I. We will...
Are we going to continue tomorrow?
Possibly. We'll have to plan something else at some point. I'll keep the spinny wheel and we'll eventually get through all of these.
Bye bye everyone.
Is there anything you'd like to say before you go? Like a plug for your channel? I know it's linked in the
Have
stream.
a good night everyone. Bye bye.